Hey Cracked fans, in honor of Rafael Nadal's record-tying 20th major victory, we had our writer Luke Moorhead break down all 20 of those titles, rank them from worst to best using factors such as Rafa's performance, the opponent he was playing, the scale of the moment, and so much more. And now we reach the top 10, folks. From here, Rafa is simply outstanding. Let's get to major victories, 10 through 6. The 2019 US Open, Nadal defends Daniil Medvedev 7-5, 6-3, 5-7, 4-6, 6-4. Number 10. Normally when Nadal plays someone who's contesting their first major final, the match is pretty one-sided. That seemed to be the story with Daniil Medvedev through the early going of their 2019 US Open final. Despite having had a breakthrough hardcourt season, Medvedev seemed simply overwhelmed by the pace and ferocity of Nadal's game. However, in the third set, everything began to change. In typical Medvedev fashion, he scrapped and clawed his way to the fifth set and seemed to have momentum on his side. However, it was in that moment that Nadal's excellence shined through. As he has displayed so many times throughout his career, Nadal showed the elite mental toughness and incredible physical stamina that has earned him so many titles throughout his career. Even when he lost sets 3 and 4, his level of play never dipped. And while there's no doubt Medvedev rose to the occasion, Nadal's level of play was simply too good to match, and he earned himself his 19th overall major title. The 2011 French Open final, Nadal defends Federer 7-5, 7-6, 5-7, 6-1. Number 9. After ending Novak Djokovic's 43-match win streak in the semifinals, Roger Federer had all of the momentum heading into this battle against Nadal. Federer started out fantastic, racing out to a 5-2 lead and earning himself a set point at 5-2, 30-40 on the Nadal serve. After a decent rally, Federer missed a drop shot by about half an inch, and with that, Nadal seemed to find a second life. Despite being the better player for the majority of the set, Federer was unable to capitalize on his lead and found himself down a 7-5 deficit. At that point, it seemed like there was no way Nadal would lose this match. Even after Rafa dropped the 7-5 third set, he immediately broke Federer to start the fourth set, and quickly was on his way to earning another French Open title. Overall, this match gets an 80 out of 100. Statistically, Nadal played a clean match, but perhaps more importantly, he prevented Roger Federer from beating him at Roland Garros. And as we all know, it's the mental edges in tennis that separate the best in the game. The 2006 French Open final, Nadal defends Roger Federer 1-6, 6-1, 6-4, 7-6. Number 8. The 2006 French Open final was built up to be a showstopper. Defending champion Rafael Nadal faced off against a prime Roger Federer, who had already won 7 major titles, including the Australian Open earlier that year. In the first set, Nadal looked like a deer in the headlights, as Federer played brutal attacking tennis to take the first 6-1. From there, Nadal responded by doing what he has now done so many times in his career. Nadal broke Federer immediately to start the second set and ran away with a 6-1 scoreline. He finished the match with 21 winners against 23 unforced errors, which seems unimpressive until you realize that Federer finished the match with 25 winners to 55 unforced errors. Perhaps most importantly, it was the first time Nadal beat Federer in a major final, and as we all know, it would not be the last. Overall, this match receives an 83 out of 100. Truth be told, it lived up to the hype. In the end, Nadal was simply the tougher player mentally and was able to play high percentage tennis in the moments that mattered most. The 2013 US Open, Nadal defends Djokovic 6-2, 3-6, 6-4, 6-1. Number 7. Rafa entered the 2013 US Open in outstanding form. He had won both the Rogers Cup and Western and Southern Opens in the lead up to the major and barely dropped a set on his way to the final, where he faced off against Novak Djokovic. Playing some of the best hardcourt tennis of his career, Nadal breezed through the opening set, taking it 6-2. Of course, Novak Djokovic wouldn't go away, and in a set that featured a 54-shot rally, Djokovic leveled the match with a 6-3 victory. The two continued to hold serve until 4-all in the fourth, when Nadal truly began to separate himself. Down love 40 on his serve, he managed to dig himself out of a love 40 deficit on serve, break Novak Djokovic for a 6-4 set, then run away with a 6-1 fourth. Overall, this match gets an 84 out of 100. Simply put, it's one of Nadal's most complete hardcourt matches from start to finish. He hit 25 winners against 21 unforced errors, made 65% of his first serves, and was 7 for 12 on break points. This result also capped off an incredible comeback year for Nadal, a year that saw him re-establish his position at the helm of the men's tennis rankings. The 2010 US Open, Nadal defends Djokovic 6-4, 5-7, 6-4, 6-2. Number 6. After a tumultuous 2009 season that saw him both lose for the first time at Roland Garros and be forced to pull out of Wimbledon, Rafa's 2010 season was simply spectacular. He won Roland Garros and Wimbledon back-to-back for the second time in his career and was powering his way through the US Open draw. All that remained between him and that elusive career Grand Slam title was a young man by the name of Novak Djokovic. Though Djokovic put up a fight, on this occasion, Rafa was not going to be denied. He hit 33 winners to only 22 unforced errors and made an outstanding 68% of his first serves for the tournament. Perhaps the only blemish in the match was his breakpoint conversion rate, on which he was 6 of 26. But then you realize 26 breakpoints? Not so bad. Overall, this match gets an 85 out of 100. Though perhaps not his greatest performance, the significance of this result cannot be understated. Not only did this give Rafa his 9th career major title, but it solidified his spot in history by giving him the career Grand Slam. As his opponent on this day, Novak Djokovic, has been quoted saying, "Not too bad for Rafa Nadal." Thank you for hearing our thoughts on Rafa's top victories in a major final. Of course, to see the rest of this series, just go subscribe to our Cracked Racquets YouTube channel. Make sure you don't miss any of the action. Of course, to read Luke's extended thoughts on Rafa's performances, go check out our website, crackedrackets.com, or you can just find the article directly in the link to this video. Of course, if you have missed any of our Cracked Racquets content, be sure to go to our website, crackedrackets.com. But with that in mind, we hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you all next time.